Hey, Coach Tom here. You know, we get so many docs that come to us with the same frustration. They would love to be making more money in their practice so they can actually spend some time with their families and doing other things. So many docs have compromised so many things in their lives, their social life, their fitness, their well-being, you know, time with their families. And it doesn't have to be that way. So we'd like to show you how you can make more money per hour, and therefore, without working any more hours or running your feet to the bone, you can actually make more money to do the things that you would love to do in your life, including serve humanity at a higher level. So here's some basic constructs you need to be aware of. The average chiro in North America creates about $150,000 a year in revenue. Out of that, about $67,000 ends up being profit. That works out to be around $5,600 per month. But your average doc is working almost 45 hours per week between hands-on work and admin and marketing and everything like that. So, you know, you do the math, your average doc right now is making about 30 bucks an hour. Now, I don't know about you, but I didn't go to university for all those years and make all the compromise and commitments I did to make 30 bucks per hour. So how is it that we can make more dollars per hour? Well, again, let's look at business basics, right? Business can be broken down into some really simple things. And some of those things are based upon the systems you build in your business and the people who do them. And what I find a lot of docs doing is making the mistake about, okay, so I got some systems, but obviously it's not enough because things aren't going that well. So what other systems do I need? And you talk about delegating tasks, Coach Tom, but like which tasks do I delegate? Well, the solution is actually amazingly simple. We're going to talk about it on this video. It's really just doing a time study. Okay, so here's how you do a time study. With a time study, you look at everything you're doing on a 30-minute gap of time over the course of a week. And again, write down the specifics. You know, I took the kids to school. I had a meeting with my team. I was adjusting. Whatever it is that you were doing, you write it all down. Once you've got that, then what you're going to do is you're going to assign a dollar value to that chunk of time. And again, sometimes there's things that are just purely priceless depending upon your values. Like for me, priceless time is with my kids and my wife and my family. That's priceless. You can't put a dollar value in that. But everything else, I promise you, you can. If you're driving the kids to school, I promise you there's some other human that you could actually hire for probably 15 or 20 bucks an hour to drive the kids to school. There's things like making lunches. There's things like cutting the grass. There's things like shoveling snow. There's things like doing meetings. And I will have a wide range of dollar values. So what you do once you've got all of this data is you have a look and you analyze it. And it's pretty easy to see, you know, how much dollar revenue you could possibly make in a week by where you're spending your time, okay? So what you want to do is you want to get rid of the low dollar per hour activities and either just, quite frankly, stop doing them because they're not that important, which is probably about 10 to 15% of the things you'll see. And the other low dollar per hour activities, you want to delegate them out to some other member of the team. Also, you'll see in there opportunities to change your systems and upgrade your systems and do more of the things that are actually making you money, which in a real simple list is usually a combination of, you know, marketing, educating yourself, training your team, or educating your clients. Those are usually the big four, okay? So that'll just give you a little bit of an insight into the things, you know, to watch for. Because if you do this, you guys, then what you can do is you can increase the dollars per hour that you're working. You don't have to work anymore, and you can actually have more time to do the things you want to do. I remember when one of our clients, Rena, came to us several years ago. She was a little stressed out on the work-life balance. Amazing husband, 2 beautiful kids, and she just wasn't able to spend as much time as she wanted, but she didn't want to take more time off work because she felt like she would compromise her revenue. And by removing interferences to growth that were within her and working on some things like time management and increasing some systems and some of the things we've talked about in this video, we were able to take her to working 7 less hours per week and making the exact same amount of revenue, but she was doing it with a whole lot less hours, so her dollars per hour increased dramatically. As a matter of fact, as I said, it was 7 hours per week. That's 28 hours a month. What the heck would you do with an extra 28 hours a month, you guys? Well, I can tell you what she did. She spent a lot more time with her kids, regular date nights with her hubby. Her family life has never been better. She was enjoying work a whole lot more. She was being more efficient. It was definitely more than a $30 per hour activity, which was the average chiro, as I said earlier. So again, this opportunity exists for everybody by just literally doing this simple time study, looking for the interferences to your growth, delegating the things that are low dollars, focusing more on the high dollar per hour activities. Now, if you're someone that says, hey, that's great, Coach Tom, but I would love to get a little help, why don't you book a practice growth strategy with one of our coaches and just take a run through this exact exercise and some other ones to see where the blocks are for you, where are the interferences. You deserve to live the life that you desire. You deserve to spend the time with your family, with your hobbies, and with yourself to stay fit and healthy so that you can walk your talk in your office. That is actually a great kept secret. You can actually increase your marketing just by being more healthy yourself. So if you'd like some help, please just click on the link here. That'll take you to a practice growth strategy. It'll take you to a calendar. We can book a mutually convenient time to sit down and chat. We're not a high pressure company at all. We just want to build a relationship, add some value to your life, because a rising tide raises all boats. Look forward to seeing you real soon.